high school volleyball TAAC matchup between Ottawa Hills and Toledo Christian. First set, Eagles defense coming up big. Callie Durbin and Kaylee Walters with the double block, and Durbin with the finish. Toledo Christian takes an 11-2 lead. Later in the set, TC looking for set point. Ball passed over to Walters, finds the open floor, and the Eagles take set one, 25-11. In the second set, Ottawa Hills showing some fight. Sophie Rumman with the serve. Ellie Hopkins at the net finishes with the kill, and the Green Bears, they tie it up at 6. But the Eagles dominate the rest of the way. Kaylona Butler with the set over to Maggie McWhinney. Eagles take set 2, 25-17. In the third set, 25-18, defeating the Green Bears in straight sets and improving to 2-0 in conference play. The upperclassmen looking to leave a legacy of their own.
It's been difficult. For sure, we were definitely told last year, like, oh, good luck, you know, like, it was there wasn't tons of confidence put in our class just because we hadn't had an opportunity to really step up and show them who we were, because we were always kind of living in that shadow of those, like, incredible seniors, because they were amazing. But I really think that we have just showed them what we can do, and when the opportunity was given to us, I think we really stepped up, and I'm just so proud of my seniors.
Tim Clagg and Norm McGee join us with more from Ottawa Hills.
It's been a decade of dominance for the Toledo Christian Eagles in the TAAC conference, and they lost 6 seniors from that TAAC championship a year ago, and this new group of upperclassmen, well, they want to leave their own mark, their own legacy, and it started tonight with a very impressive victory.
Oh, absolutely. When you have weapons like Durbin, McWhinney, and Willer, I mean, that's a nice little base group to have a successful season.
And one of the key departures, they had a 4-year starter at libero. Well, you mentioned Arlena Willer. She's the transfer from Perrysburg, and it looks like she's played with these girls for several years. Not only libero, but she has some power. We saw some great talent on display from her.
Yeah, back row attack's one of her specialties, because even on the roster, she's listed as an outside hitter and a libero, so she is double trouble in that back row.
The third set, well, looked like at first it was going to be Toledo Christian's best set of the night. They jumped out to a 12-2 lead. Ottawa Hills wouldn't go away. They fought back. They went on a 6-point run, which forced TC to call a very, very crucial timeout. How important was that timeout as a learning moment for this young group?
Well, you and I were talking about before, they needed to call that timeout, even though they had 24 and 10, championship points. They needed to ice that server, and that's exactly what they did.
Ottawa Hills has a nice hitter as well. Addie Tom, you and I were very impressed with her. She was kind of quiet in that first set, but really stepped up and took command the later this match went on.
Right. When Ottawa Hills is in system, they've got some guns that they can go to, and Addie Tom was one of them.
Well, Toledo Christian takes care of business, straight sets over Ottawa Hills. They're 2-0 now in TAAC play. They'll be back in action against Northwood on Thursday.